150, 40, 30, 20, 10.
This message is being transmitted at the request of the Morris County Office of Emergency Management. Throughout last night, 911 operators were receiving reports of tornado sirens going off at random intervals. Most of these reports came between 3:00 a.m. and 4:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. In addition, severe disruption to internet connectivity, TV and radio stations as well as cellular service were reported from New York City, New York all the way to Arrowhead Lake, Pennsylvania and engulfing the entirety of New Jersey and Delaware. Morristown alone lost 85% of its cell service. Railroads such as the Morristown and Erie Railway, New Jersey Transit, CSX and Norfolk Southern also reported issues with its radio communications during their operations last night. Air traffic controllers at Morristown, Caldwell, Newark, Teterboro, LaGuardia and JFK also reported radar issues as well as equipment failures. It is unknown why this phenomenon is occurring and it is advised you keep to local news outlets to obtain further updates on this situation. This message is being transmitted at the request of the Morristown Police Department. Several people have reported hearing sirens and amber alerts coming from the woods near town. Also, 25 people have been reported missing and 8 of them were found dead near the forest, and were all covered in cuts and bruises, and some were outright torn to shreds. Police suspect a violent serial killer is on the loose, and for the safety of all civilians, police and National Guard personnel will be patrolling the area. Police are also investigating reports that the siren noises are coming from a 40-foot-tall humanoid creature spotted striding through the forest. It is advised to lock all doors and windows tonight and keep any and all means of personal defense ready if necessary. Report all suspicious activity to law enforcement immediately. This message will repeat in 45 minutes. This message is being transmitted at the request of the Mount Olive Police Department. Reports of the weird siren noise and humanoid creature have been identified as Siren Head. Siren Head is an extremely aggressive entity that stands at 40 feet of height with disproportionately long legs and equally long arms that are so long that they drag along the ground when the creature walks, a near-skeletal frame covered with mummified flesh that looks the color of rusted metal, and a telephone pole with 2 sirens sticking out of it as a head. Siren Head hunts by standing motionless in forested areas and makes noises like nuclear war announcements, tornado sirens and the voices loved ones of the victim to lure the victim towards it in order to suddenly reach down, grab them off the ground and then proceed to violently kill and eat them. This being was just spotted north of Bud Lake, not far from Turkey Brook Park, and it advised that you seek immediate shelter. Hide on the lowest floor of your home, lock all windows and doors, Shut off all heating and ventilation systems, turn off all lights, and if lights are necessary, cover your windows with bedspread to stop light spillage. To obtain updates, use a mobile device with headphones. If you hear loud footsteps, hear sirens or experience interruptions to your Wi-Fi or cell service, then hide and don't move or speak unless absolutely necessary, because that means Siren Head is in the area. Do not investigate familiar voices or sounds and don't go outside. Do not use radios, as Siren Head can pick up their signals, which can draw him to your location. This message will repeat in 1 hour. This message is being transmitted at the request of the government of the state of New Jersey. Siren Head is destroying houses to find people. It seems the creature is attempting to kill as many people as it can. It has also been spotted hundreds of miles away from its most recently reported locations. This suggests that there is more than one Siren Head, or that this entity can teleport or move extremely quickly. The U.S. Army and U.S. Air Force along with the Canadian Air Force are being deployed to the area where Siren Head is in order to combat him. Do not leave your shelter unless absolutely necessary. Unruly behavior will not be tolerated and you will be arrested. Do not interfere with the militaristic operation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. Everyone in the New York metropolitan area needs to evacuate immediately. Scientists from Seton Hall University have calculated Siren Head's top running speed at 94.3 miles per hour. This means that he can cross the entire state of New Jersey from north to south in under 4 hours. He is very dangerous and combat crews are currently bombarding the creature with everything they can possibly throw at it in order to stop it from reaching New York City. Over 300 tons of TNT have been detonated near Siren Head and he now appears to be injured. The military will use all means necessary to protect civilians and the government has ordered a complete evacuation of the New York metropolitan area while the creature is contained in the area it's currently in. Only bring essential
items. This message will repeat in 15 minutes.
This message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. For unknown reasons, Siren Head has decided to stop his attack. The government has sent SWAT teams to search for him and it has been determined that he is heading towards the Appalachian Mountains by night, likely to hide there. Catastrophic damage has been done to communities across New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Over 1,500 people are dead and hundreds, maybe even thousands more are injured. The American Red Cross and search and rescue teams are combing the area searching for trapped survivors. If you evacuated, do not return for the time being as it is nothing but complete and total devastation. Property damage is estimated at over $1 billion. Also, much of the northeast United States is without power as Siren Head wrecked critical power line systems that deliver power for miles around. New York City is safe but without power. Most of Morris County is somewhat okay apart from neighborhoods up on the hill over Bud Lake which had over 30 houses completely leveled by Siren Head. All of Morris County has no power and no Wi-Fi or cellular service. Neighboring counties also have damaged electrical grids and are without power as well. We have taken a hit, but I dare say we'll come back bigger and better than ever. May God bless America. Now on to the more serious business. Due to the mostly unknown properties of this creature, like if it is a species, or why it is so hostile towards humans, it is possible that a future attack could occur. Also, Wi-Fi, power and cell service may not be back online for a while due to Siren Head having caused such catastrophic damage to these systems. However, in the aftermath of this tragedy, your government thanks you for your cooperation. This concludes operations under the emergency alert system. Stations in the area will now resume normal programming.